Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, well.
Well, look, that's what it is, isn't it? That's
we should have done. Oh, that just could have done better, man.
Well, certainly. Look, I think United did play well today. I think ultimately, they've got themselves to blame. Not necessarily for the penalties. It's penalty shootout. These things happen. But it's more from the sense that, you had chances, didn't we?
Bless him, man. I wish he'd done better there, though. It's Sanch, man. Fuck it out, bro. How did Sanch miss that, man?
But, I think there are certainly positives you can take out of it. But if you don't take your chances, that's ultimately what can happen. You can end up going to penalties, and then it's just potluck, really.
Yeah. Jaden, though, man. Come on, bro. What kind of penalty was that, bro? That was rubbish, bro. They're saying City just lost the league.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's always shit to lose on penalties.
It's annoying because they was doing so well, man.
But again, I think that's the thing you should take from it today. It should be a case of United did actually play all right. I think
they did good, man.
And it's yeah,
he was a good side. He actually done well today.
One of those things. I think that on another day, if you got maybe some stronger players, bit different, might have been a bit different for them as well. Obviously, they would have had stronger players. But I think the biggest thing you could say,
I'll take all the positives in that game.
The biggest thing you could say once again,
bro. Sancho's pen got saved. Evans missed. Evans is a centre back, bro.
But this is also the other part of it, KG. This is also the other part of it. I would say is that it shouldn't even really. United shouldn't allow that game to go to penalties. That's what I mean. If you think about the chances you have and you don't take, and then when you do go 1-0 up with 10 minutes left, something like that, see the game out. So it's almost like you don't really dwell on the penalties or the penalty shootout. Anyone can miss a penalty, whether it's Jadon Sancho or Johnny Evans or who missed their penalty for them. I forget who it was. Bernardo Silva, my goodness me, can miss a penalty for them. Yeah. What it's really about is Man United shouldn't have allowed that game to go to penalties. They should have killed it off. And then even if they didn't kill the game off, they should have seen the game out when they did go ahead. That's the difference. That's the difference in that game.
It's all right, though. You listen, end of the day, it's the Community Shield. It would have been nice to win. Haven't won it. But we do good in there. So I think we'll be ready for the league. That's the main thing is, will we be ready? There was some chances that we missed. But it's annoying because I always you want to beat City, innit? You want to beat City.
Oh, of course. I mean, and look, from their point of view, they can say that it will, but that doesn't make up for the fact that we beat them in the FA Cup final last season or anything like that. Like I said, it is the curtain raiser. Of course, it would have been nice to win because it's at Wembley and it's a trophy. But if this were let's say an FA Cup final game, Eric Ten Hag, no disrespect, putting on Facundo Palestri at right back or even bringing on Toby Collier at centre midfield, and he did all right in that game. We do have to remember the context of the game. And, I do think there are positives from that. I think it's a positive day in general. I would have liked to have seen Joshua Zirkzee get minutes in that game, in all honesty.
I would have loved, I'm not going to lie to you, I would have loved to see, because Sancho scoring would have just been nice. It would have been against your ex team, situation sorted. He scores, really good for us, just in terms of how he can feel just internally in himself, ready to go. But it's all good. We go again, innit? It would have been nice for him to score, though. That would have been good for him, just in his own.
For a lot of people, not even necessarily like the Sancho thing on the penalty. It'd been nice for Marcus Rashford to score 2 goals. He really needs it this season. It'd have been nice for that ball to get squared and Mason Mount to be there. It'd have been nice for Ahmed to maybe instead shoot for that. It'd have been a nice look. We can't. I think what we do have to be really careful about here is let's not just focus on Jadon Sancho missed a penalty. Screw Jadon Sancho. We can't do that. But there is equal blame to go around as to why Manchester United didn't win that game, because that game we had our chances on and we should have won it.
Yeah, we had 4 chances. We had 4 chances. It's all good, man. You want to win. Yeah, I hate Man City celebrating, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, of course. But that's the nature. That's the nature of football. I certainly, again, saw things that I thought were pretty encouraging today. I still would have, worrying. I still have big worries about, again, taking chances, because I think the penalty shootout stuff, I think you have to leave that out of it. I really do, because that game shouldn't have even gone to penalties. It should have been wrapped up way before then.
Just wish just got over the line a bit. It was so much, because we was in that one. We didn't even look that. Listen, penalty 7-6. What can you do? That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Zaxi clearly not ready. Zaxi clearly wasn't ready. So it's all good, man. It's a friendly. I just hate that we lost to City in it. But it's good. But we'll be ready. Like, one thing we will be, though, is ready for the season now. Good performance from the boys.
Yeah.
Having to clap for people and them go up the stairs and that. That's annoying. Look at them. Look at the celebrations, bro. I hate that. But yeah, football's back. Football's back. Could have won, though. Bruno, that shot that he takes. But we'll be ready for the season, though.
But again, that's my sort of positive to take out of it, is that actually, this is not, that wasn't going into game. People are like, we're going to be dominated. We're going to be dominated. We're going to be this. We're going to be that. That was, like we said, tight game, quite literally, go to penalties. Only thing is, just got to take your chances. That's it.
Yeah,
got to take your chances.
We've got to get more clinical. But then there's little things that we can see there that is good. Like, what I did like is, excuse me, when you take off Ahmad and you can bring on Garnacho, and Garnacho has that level of injection and stuff.
Yeah.
I just wanted just a bit more. I just wanted us to I want us to close the gap and get over the line this season. I don't want us to go through those silly moments of not doing it. I want us to really just that's it. That's done. Job done there. Job done. But it makes me feel excited for the game against Fulham for sure.
Yeah, I'm encouraged by for the game against Fulham. Obviously, a couple of players in as well. Hopefully now attention turns to getting like a midfielder too. I think that JT said, "Oh, needs to move. Let the hate flow through you, KG." I think
having hate in the preseason is crazy.
And I think and to be fairness, I think you would agree that if you were to put it this way, and I know, because again, I know what social media is like. If the focus on that coming out of it is like, oh, Jadon Sancho, get him out of my club, that is ridiculous or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, it would have been nice for him to score. It would have been nice for him to score.
Of course it would.
Just for himself, but it happens, innit? Like, the boys did well. It's a shame that they just lost it in that way. Do you know what I mean?
In terms of the chances we created. And if you watch pre-season, that ain't a fluke.
We should have lifted this. We should have lifted this trophy, though, just because I hate seeing them people win things that I want to win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at that we should have done that.
Teachable moment, KG.
Yeah, we should have done that, man. It would have been fun. It's a nice little lift. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good for the soul. It's good for the body to just let's go. Yeah.
And deal with the super chat says, at a wedding and stepped away to catch the game. I like what I saw. To let in. We are ready.